Millions are booking flights to Japan for Expo 2025, lured by promises of futuristic wonders. But beneath the glossy brochures, there's a hidden side to this global event, one that most tourists will never see. I've spent weeks digging into the shadows, speaking to insiders and uncovering documents that reveal a very different story. The official narrative dazzles, but it's also a distraction from what organizers don't want you to notice. From secret zones to the real reason behind ticket prices, the truth is more complex and more shocking than you think. Stick with me as I pull back the curtain on the Secrets Expo 2025, hopes you'll never discover. If you want to uncover more hidden truths, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for the next shocking revelations. Did you know there are entire areas at the Expo that regular visitors will never see? While the event is marketed as a celebration for everyone, the reality is that some of its most intriguing spaces are completely off-limits to the public. Not just staff corridors, but whole pavilions and lounges hidden from public maps. These aren't simply back rooms or maintenance areas. They're entire zones designed to be invisible to the average attendee. My research uncovered plans for restricted VIP-only sectors, built with the same cutting-edge technology as the main attractions, but reserved exclusively for corporate sponsors, government elites, and select insiders. These areas are protected by layers of security and secrecy. These zones are where real business happens, private meetings, exclusive tech demos, and deals that shape entire industries. It's a world where the future is negotiated, far from the crowds and cameras. The public pavilions are just the show. The hidden zones are the substance. While visitors marvel at interactive displays, the real innovations and partnerships are unveiled behind closed doors. Organizers keep this quiet to maintain the illusion of an egalitarian event. They want everyone to feel included, even though the most influential moments are reserved for a privileged few. While you wait in line for a VR ride, a select few are previewing technology a decade ahead, prototypes and concepts that may never reach the public or will only do so years later. What's behind those unmarked doors? Possibly military tech, controversial AI, or secret contracts that could change the world. The contents are so sensitive, only a handful of people are ever allowed inside. Your ticket fee helps fund these exclusive spaces you'll never enter. The price of admission supports both the spectacle and the secrecy. The Expo's unity is a facade. There's always a hierarchy, and most visitors are at the bottom. The sense of togetherness is carefully curated, but the real power is concentrated elsewhere. The spectacle you see is just one layer. The most important layers are permanently hidden, shaping the future in ways most of us will never witness. Rising ticket prices. The official story blames inflation and security, but that's only part of it. Internal reports show massive cost overruns, projects rebudgeted at double their estimates, last-minute tech additions, and vanity projects. A huge chunk of your ticket price covers a slush fund for construction delays and logistical failures, especially on Yumeshima Island. When major sponsors pulled out, organizers quietly shifted the financial burden to the public. You're paying for corporate shortfalls and costly mistakes. Higher prices also serve as crowd control, filtering attendees without announcing capacity limits. The narrative of rising costs is a convenient shield for mismanagement. Your ticket isn't just entry, it's a hidden tax to keep the Expo's image flawless. That number on your ticket represents delays, withdrawn sponsors, and secrets buried at your expense. The most expensive part of your ticket is what it hides, not what it grants. Want more shocking Expo 2025 secrets? Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe for the real stories Japan doesn't want you to know. The Expo's smart security isn't just about safety, it's about surveillance on a massive scale. Every corner, every entrance, and every walkway is under the watchful eye of advanced technology, creating an environment where observation is constant and nearly invisible to the average visitor. High-definition cameras and facial recognition software will track you from entry to exit, logging every move, purchase, and interaction. These systems are designed to recognize faces instantly, matching them against vast databases and recording your journey through the Expo in meticulous detail. Officially, it's for crowd management and lost child prevention, but the system builds detailed profiles of every visitor. The data collected goes far beyond simple head counts, capturing patterns of behavior, preferences, and even social connections. Your data, where you go, who you're with, even your emotional state can be analyzed and stored. Algorithms can detect if you're happy, stressed, or excited, adding another layer to your digital profile. The privacy policy is vague, and true anonymization is nearly impossible with facial recognition. Most visitors won't realize how much personal information is being collected, or how it could be used in the future. This isn't just about privacy, it's about control and behavioral engineering. The Expo becomes a testing ground for technologies that can subtly influence how people move, interact, and even think. Organizers can use your data to influence your path, push targeted ads, and shape your experience without your knowledge. Personalized messages and suggestions may seem helpful, but they're also a way to guide your choices and spending. What happens to your data after the Expo? No clear answers, potentially indefinite storage or sale to third parties. Your digital footprint could be analyzed, sold, or even used for purposes you never agreed to. Special exemptions for national security mean privacy laws may not fully apply. Authorities can access your data without your consent, citing security concerns as justification. As you marvel at the Expo, remember, you're being watched, and the price of admission may be your personal privacy. Every step you take is recorded, analyzed, and potentially stored forever. The surveillance is real, and the data you leave behind could outlast your memories. Even after the Expo ends, your information may continue to circulate in unseen networks. At Expo 2025, being watched isn't paranoia, it's a fact. In this new era of digital observation, your presence is both celebrated and scrutinized. Dotonbori's neon lights and bustling street food stalls are just the surface of Osaka's vibrant culinary world, a mere introduction to what the city truly offers. Beyond the well-trodden tourist hotspots, a network of hidden eateries, known as Yumeshima, awaits discovery in the back alleys of neighborhoods like Tenma and Fukushima. These unmarked, invitation-only spots are run by dedicated chefs who've perfected a single dish over generations, crafting flavors that tell stories of the past. Entry is based on trust and local connections, not online reviews or social media buzz, making each visit a unique experience. I found one such place after earning a bartender's trust. A cozy 6-seat counter serving dotaiyaki that completely redefined the dish for me, offering a taste unlike any other. These places resist commercialization, prioritizing locals and authenticity over fame, preserving the essence of Osaka's culinary heritage. Locals guard these secrets fiercely to protect their culture from being diluted by the influx of outsiders. Look for small red lanterns, listen for the sound of laughter behind sliding doors, and follow your senses to uncover these hidden treasures. The Expo's food pavilions, though grand, can't compare to the soul and authenticity of these hidden gems, where each bite tells a story. Dedicate a night to getting lost in Osaka's alleys. You might stumble upon a meal you'll never forget, a culinary adventure waiting to be discovered. The city's true flavor is found where tourists rarely tread, in the quiet corners and hidden paths of Osaka's vibrant food scene. Expo 2025 expects up to 28 million visitors, but the crowd control system is already stretched thin. Yumeshima Island has limited access, just one subway line and a few buses, creating inevitable bottlenecks. Internal simulations predict hours-long waits just to reach the site. On peak days, even valid ticket holders may be denied entry or held in waiting areas. Overbooking is a real risk. Your ticket is more a queue reservation than a guarantee. The surveillance-based crowd management system could send you in frustrating loops if the whole site is congested. Emergency evacuation plans look good on paper, but haven't been tested with panicked international crowds. Official advice to arrive early or visit on weekdays won't solve the underlying infrastructure issues. The dream of a seamless experience could turn into a nightmare of endless lines and disappointment. The Expo's ambition may have outpaced its ability to deliver. When the Expo closes, most tourists head to familiar bars, but Osaka's real nightlife is hidden nearby. In the industrial neighborhoods around the bay, secret sunaku bars, late-night jazz cafes, and warehouse DJ sets thrive. These spots cater to locals, port workers, artists, and off-duty Expo staff, not tourists. Finding them means exploring Konohana and Minato wards, following faint signs or music from upstairs windows. I found a nameless bar near Bentencho Station, run by a former sailor serving rare sake and stories. The atmosphere is intimate, the community tight-knit, and the experience authentic. These places offer connection, conversation, and a glimpse into real Osaka life. While the expo looks to the future, these hidden bars preserve a fading community spirit. The best experiences aren't advertised, you have to seek them out. After dark, the real magic of Osaka begins where the guidebooks end. The expo's futuristic spectacle overshadows ancient secrets just steps away, small temples and shrines most visitors miss. These aren't the famous crowded sites, but local ginger and otera woven into neighborhood life for centuries. I found a tiny shrine near Sakurajima Station, hidden behind apartments, tended by an elderly priest. Their beauty is subtle, mossy lanterns, weathered carvings, and quiet devotion. These places offer peace and a connection to Osaka's spiritual history. Visiting them provides a grounding contrast to the expo's sensory overload. To find them, look for the manji or tori symbols on detailed maps and follow side streets. They don't announce themselves, they wait to be discovered. While others rush to the future, step into the past for a deeper understanding of Osaka. Sometimes, the greatest secrets are the most peaceful. Expo 2025's theme is sustainability, but the reality is far less green. Yumeshima, the man-made island hosting the event, was built from waste and debris, raising concerns about soil contamination and pollution. The carbon footprint of constructing temporary pavilions is immense, and renewable energy can't offset the embodied carbon. Environmental assessments warn of harm to marine life and migratory birds, but these concerns are drowned out by economic promises. The event will generate mountains of waste, and ambitious recycling goals may not be met. After the expo, the site is slated to become a casino complex, hardly a beacon of sustainability. The green theme is more marketing than reality. The expo's environmental cost will linger for decades, contradicting its utopian message. The true price is paid by Osaka's environment, not just its visitors. Now, you know the hidden layers of Expo 2025, from secret zones and surveillance to environmental costs. This isn't about boycotting the expo, but about traveling with your eyes open and questioning what you're shown. Seek out hidden temples, local neighborhoods, and ask tough questions for a richer experience. The world is full of hidden narratives. Discovering them is the real adventure. If you want to see what others miss, subscribe and join me as we uncover the world beneath the surface. Don't miss what's coming next. Hit that bell.